Hi Atlants, welcome back to another video. Welcome back. Thank you so much for my previous video. The way you guys reacted and everything was very overwhelming. Thank you very much. Like I said, if you did watch my previous video, you know that I mentioned that I'm going to be using an AI presenter every now and then, especially on days that I'm not feeling well enough to show up on camera, on days that my body is just not doing what I want it to do. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I created it. So we are basically going to create it from scratch. This is something new that I'm going to do on this channel, so bear with me if there are here and there a little bit of technical errors and all those things. So I'm going to dive into my screen. I'm going to share my screen with you guys so that you can see exactly how I create her. I'm very excited and I hope you are too. Let's go. Let's get into it. This is an example of my AI twin. This I created from scratch with an example of my own picture. And this is my AI avatar. So basically I can either use my twin or I can use my AI avatar. So in order to create your own avatar, you will need an example, or you will have an example in your head, like a way to describe it to ChatGPT. So an image that inspires you, or you want something like that, you want like a lookalike whatsoever. The best way is to use your own imagination and describe it to ChatGPT, and it's going to create it for you, and you can tweak it here and there. But for the sake of this video, I'm going on Pinterest and I'm going to look for an image, and we are going to feed that into ChatGPT to tell us everything that they can tell us about that image, and it's going to create that for us. So basically this is the image that I chose. I'm going to take a screenshot and send it to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to create something similar like that. I like using the voice memo on ChatGPT instead of typing in. It's just quicker. So basically you select the image and put it in ChatGPT. The free version of ChatGPT works also with this. You can obviously upgrade to the paid version because you can create more images and have more conversation with ChatGPT that way. But the free version also works perfectly. So basically I'm going to tell ChatGPT to give me a detailed description about this image, and also try to create a similar thing for me that I can use for my AI avatar. So ChatGPT created the image and it looks absolutely stunning. What I'm going to do next is to ask ChatGPT to give me a prompt. Prompt is basically a description. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give me a description of this image so that I will feed it to a different image generator, which is openart.ai, which gives even more higher quality. So it gives more and nicer photorealistic images, which looks even more like human, especially when you're using it to create videos or short clips, etc. It looks really beautiful, and like most people cannot tell that it's AI unless you are also in the AI field. So basically that's what I'm going to do. ChatGPT is going to give me a prompt to feed it in OpenArt AI. So this is OpenArt AI. You can use this to create very high quality images and also videos of your AI basically. It's basically like a platform where you have different programs which you can use to create images and videos. So basically you have Kling AI, you have Grok, you have Flow, and I'm using Nano Banana because it's really good in creating high quality images. So basically I'm going to enter the prompt that I got from ChatGPT, and then also choose the aspect ratio that I want. So if you want to use it for YouTube, you choose 16:19. But if you want to use it for TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Reels, YouTube Shorts, then you can choose the mobile, which is 9:16. So I choose 9:16 for the example that I want to use it for. And you choose the quality that you want. So you can choose from 1K, 2K, and 4K. When you choose 4K, it's going to take a lot of credit from you because this is also a paid program. It's about $10 per month. So basically, I put a prompt in and then I generate the image. As you can see, maybe you cannot see it on this screen, but I can see that the quality is like really well when you zoom it in. It's really well. So when you are creating videos with your avatar, it comes off more like a photorealistic human being. Like basically, it comes off more like a human being instead of looking a bit cartoonish or a bit grainy, something like that. Kindly make sure that ChatGPT does not copy your inspirational image to the T. It needs to be an inspiration and not a copy of somebody else's photo, because that can put you into trouble. So make sure if your image looks exactly like your inspirational image, make sure to go in and tweak it. Tell ChatGPT what you want. Tell it to make it similar, change a few features, maybe change the hairstyle, change the eye color, change something. I noticed that my image look a lot more like the inspiration image that we use, but I'm not going to use this image, obviously. This is just an example. So in your case, you have to make sure that it doesn't look exactly the same, that you are not copying somebody else's picture. You can also create different hairstyles if you want your avatar to have locks, braids, afro, Brazilian hair, whatsoever. You really just need to describe it to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is going to either create it for you or give you a prompt to feed to openart.ai to create that for you. So right now we are going to create her body and also find an image on Pinterest as outfit inspiration on Pinterest to use it for our avatar. So basically you go back to ChatGPT, describe what kind of figure you want for your avatar. If you want it to be 6 feet or 5'2", you want it to be curvy, or you want a skinny avatar, you want like a really thick avatar. Like, you can let ChatGPT know all that, and it's going to come up with a prompt. A prompt is an instruction on how to create that body that you want. So this is the body that I came up with. So I basically let ChatGPT give me the prompt, and I created it in Openart.ai. You can create the body as well in ChatGPT. I just like to create it in Openart.ai because the quality is much better. So afterwards, remember the outfit that I got from Pinterest. Yeah, I also asked ChatGPT, can you put this outfit on my avatar? So basically ChatGPT just put the outfit on my avatar. I also use an AI prompt generating outfits. So it's basically a program. So it's basically a program where there is a lot of prompts on different type of outfits. So it basically takes the work from you. You don't have to think of the outfits and the bags and the nails and the hairstyle. Basically everything is done for you. So you go in and you copy your prompt. You go in Openart.ai and let it apply it to your avatar for you. And that's how my avatar has all these cute outfits, etc. So I went into the prompt vault and copied this prompt because I wanted to put my avatar in a studio like room with a really elegant dress. So I saw this prompt that I like and I copied the prompt. You can also copy the image and use it as inspiration. So that's what I did. I copied the image and I copied the prompt, and I went to Openart.ai and I put it in there, and I told her to apply this on I told her and I told it to apply it on my avatar. So this is the outcome. I will leave the prompt vault link below in case you're interested, but you can also get your images on Pinterest, like your inspiration outfits whatsoever. You can get it on Pinterest or on website just like H&M or Shein. So now I have my two beautiful, classic, nice dressed, studio-like looking image. So you can create multiple images with the prompt vault, like basically on the beach or in the pool, whatsoever. So basically what we're going to do now is to turn this image into a short clip, a short video. So you go back to ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT, this is the image that I created. I want you to give me a prompt. A prompt is an instruction. for Openartai to turn this image into a video. I want her to move very minimalistic, no big movement whatsoever. I want her to smile. Just basically tell ChatGPT what you want. So ChatGPT will give you the instruction for Openartai. You go back to Openartai and you click, instead of image, you click on video, and you choose the kind of program you want to use for this video. Let's say you want Kling AI, you want Flow, you want Grok, whatsoever. They are all possible in Openartai. So basically you feed in your image and you put in the prompt that ChatGPT gave you, you put in there, and you go ahead and select the quality that you want. You also select the aspect ratio, so you want it to be a wide angle video for YouTube, or you want it to be like a slimmer one for Instagram or for TikTok, whatsoever. And you also select the duration, whether you want it for 5 seconds or 10 seconds. Mind you that the longer the video is, the more credit that you're going to use. So basically, this is what the video looks like. I selected 5 seconds and also like a real kind of video. And she's moving just very naturally, very minimalistic. She's not doing too much. Basically, what you can do with this image is put text on it and like an inspirational quote on it, and just post it to promote your products, or just to use it as inspirational for other people whatsoever. I'm going to show you an example of something that I created with my own image, and I turned it into a video, and then I put a quote on top of it.
What is the best advice you've ever heard or received? Spend so much time on self-improvement that you have no time to criticize others.
So that's basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. So what basically we did here is to create an avatar, learn how to put an outfit on the avatar, learn how to turn the avatar into a video. I do not teach AI, so if you want to learn more about AI, there is this community that I am in called the AI Income Stock, and it teaches you a lot about AI, basically how to do AI influencing, how to do UGC, how to do AI coloring books, how to do AI music on YouTube. Basically everything you need to learn on AI, this community teaches you. So I will link that also below. What I do teach is digital products, which we are going to talk about in my next video. Basically done for you digital products. We are going to walk through it and you know what you're actually getting. I hope you learned something from this, and let me know what you think down below. Everything that I spoke about in this video, I have put it into an ebook. I will link it down below that you can get, and it's easy to follow step by step. Maybe this went a bit too fast, and basically this is not my field, so I'm also learning. So basically I put everything in an ebook for you so that you can learn from it step by step. You can click the link below to get it if you're interested. Thank you very much for watching and bearing with me, and hopefully see you in my next video. Don't forget to like this video if you actually did like the video, and don't forget to subscribe as well if you want more content like this. Bye.